Hello fellow doll lovers, Barbie Nation here and welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, thanks again for tuning into another video with me today. My name is Arjen, aka Barbie Nation, and what I do is I collect dolls, I play with dolls, I talk about dolls, and every now and then I give them a cute makeover. So if you're into anything cute, sweet, and petite, definitely subscribe to my channel to get some lovely pastel glitters on your feed. Now, yeah, let's show you around my room today. So yeah, today I want to take you guys around my room, and I know I did a lot of like miniature 1-minute type of room tours, especially on my Instagram page, which you can follow. If you check that out, you can see a lot of like I did some reels and pictures on my page and well, whatever. And when I started this channel, I started with a small introduction and a room tour actually, but it was a really quick room tour. And I wasn't really like comfortable in front of the camera yet. So I really had to develop my sense of self and get a little bit more confidence to be myself in front of the camera. And I think that's I pretty much worked that out for myself by now. So yeah, I thought it would just be fitting to do a renewed room tour because I did some adjustments here and there, and to give you guys a more in-depth tour through my collection.
And what I have all here in this little pastel heaven of mine.
Yeah, let me tell you, the main struggle of keeping up with my whole collection is just space in general. I have this room now, and let me tell you, I still have a lot of more dolls in storage, but I think any doll collector with a doll room really can relate that, you know, you're just never done. And even to some of you who might watch and think like, oh my god, your room is perfect, and seriously, I know it sounds really like a spoiled brat, but I never think it's finished. And everything is just to the walls, and I just want some more fuzziness. And I'm really inspired also by Kelly Eden. If you haven't seen her channel yet, definitely go check it out. I mean, if you like my aesthetic and my doll room, you are gonna freak out about her channel and her house. She has some awesome house tours on there. As I said earlier, it's all to the everything is pushed to the walls, and I really want to make like the mid part of my room is just like one big empty space. So I just really want to fill it up a bit more to make it more cozy, and maybe hang some stars on the ceilings, or you know, just
my heaven is just not really done just yet.
But you know, then again, I have to be honest, I think I am never done with this room, and that's also part of the fun part of collecting and keeping a collection, you know, pretty and organized and displayable, I think. Well, anyway, I'm just rambling here. I just hope you guys like my room tour, and if you see anything that you would like to know more about, you know, don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, definitely head on over to my Instagram. That's usually where I post all my updates, so I will be online on that platform for most of my time. So okay guys, enjoy my room tour and let's start. Welcome to my little pastel doll room, or as I like to call it, my little piece of heaven right here on Earth. So to display every lovely doll that I have in my collection, I really had to use up every inch of this room. And to be honest, I probably have a lot more in storage, so I could easily fill up 3 of these rooms. And yes, I am a very neat and tidy person, so you'll rarely see this room in a really big mess or completely disorganized. So once again, I want to welcome you to Barbie Nation HQ, and once we enter the room and we go straight to the left side, we see a shelf with some girls that I modified, some fashionistas with Model Muse bodies, and my favorite Silkstone girls, the first articulated Silkstone girl and the proudly pink Silkstone girl, together with the first bride doll. This is actually a reproduction. And right on the ground is my little plushie family, together with Stacy and the Nana Surprise kitty cat car. And I'm actually a very big fan of the Dolls of the World series, so here are my favorite girls and the rest of them are behind my plushies. Here you see my beloved Jewel girls and Rapunzel with her prince. Jewel girl Teresa is very special to me because I had her as a kid, so I'm really glad I was able to find her again. And this is my favorite playset ever. It's the Hello Kitty Cafe from Lika-chan, and I got it at the Japanese Amazon website, and I am obsessed with it. And of course, Skipper couldn't wait to get her first job in this cafe. These dolls are just randomly placed and in no particular order or line. I just really love their aesthetic and their color schemes. So that's my little shelf unit right next to my big bookcase, which is actually just my main attraction in my room. Just take it in, take it in. So let's start at the left bottom with my early 2000s movie girls. Quality-wise, these are one of the best Barbie dolls you'll ever find. And then we head on over to my pajama party on the second shelf, which has my Dream Glow collection, and of course my Dream Glow Teresa, which I'm very proud of. I'm just really a fan of anything bedtime story or slumber party themed, so that's why I have this in my collection. So of course I also had to have this Pretty Dreams Barbie doll, which is an 18-inch hybrid of a plushie and a Barbie doll. And my cute little Pop Funkos from Cinderella. And this is my Rainbow High collection, and I actually have every wave until now, aside from a few cheerleader dolls. And of course I cannot wait for the winter break and wave 3 girls. And I actually really love what I did with my Amaya Rain doll, the first edition that is, with the hair salon. I made a high ponytail on her and braided the rest of the hair so it wouldn't frizz out as much. I'm really a big fan of the Rainbow High girls, and I'm really a big fan of their high quality fashions. and their hair quality. They're just really pretty and enjoyable dolls. Next up is my Mythical Muse trio, guarded by the Fairytopia fairies. These girls are just pieces of art made by Bill Greening, and of course these pastel tones just they complement each other so nice, and it's so pretty. They actually only made 3 dolls in this Mythical Muse series. I thought they were gonna make more, but it's only these 3. And I really can't pick a favorite. Maybe the mermaid? I am into mermaids, of course, so yeah, let's stick with the mermaid. And in the top of this bookcase, I have a little mermaid doll shelf. These are from the Disney store, and this Kiss the Girl scene is just so adorable. So in the back, you can see all kinds of photo albums that I made myself. And these were all from vacations or fun trips that me and my husband went on with friends or together. And we've already been together for 10 whole years. Aww. So this is my little Disney Traditions figurine collection. These are all from Ariel and the Little Mermaid, of course, because she and Cinderella are my favorite Disney characters. So the big Ariel with a pink dress is a gift from my husband when we were in Disneyland Paris. He saw me gazing in all her beauty, and as I walked away, he turned around and bought it for me. So sweet. Right under there, we have another mermaid fantasy display with a Fairytopia fairy, the Faraway Forest wedding set, the Magical Mermaid Barbie without the Chrissy, unfortunately, and the Water Sprite doll, which was actually my first really big Barbie purchase. I didn't pay the crazy prices that she goes on for today, but I did pay 150 euros for her, and I'm very proud to own her. Here's my little OMG collection, and of course I had to pick the pastel goddesses in this line, and I gotta say, I think they're so adorable, and these just look amazing with the rest of my stuff, and I cannot wait for future releases on these fantastic, freaking fierce OMG girls. So here's my little Care Bear collection together with Sailor Moon. These are some very cute Pop Funkos, and their colors just resonate with my whole life, so they needed to be in my room. And underneath is a 90s collection, and these I change up every now and then. It's per season or festivities that's going on, so these actually just change up a lot. And here we have my two favorite sets from the Princess collection from the early 2000s. And they also did a version with a mermaid, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get my hands on that one. But the Princess collection is one of the best lines in the early 2000s, and I'm definitely, if I can get my hands on a doll from the early 2000s or the Princess collection, I am living. And yes, behind these dolls are even more dolls, so it's quite the archive I have here. And now that we've seen my whole bookcase, on to the next event, which is my doll accessory and clothing cabinets. On top of these books, I have a little unicorn jewelry dish, and I just threw in some pastel accessories from all kinds of princess dolls. And as we look along, we see a little Lika-chan collection, and she's so colorful, happy, and bright, and I definitely want to expand this collection. So I filled up the rest of the shelves with like princess-like and bridal shop dioramas, and I really have a soft spot for bridal dolls, so it really was just the perfect way to fill up this super romantic type shelf unit. With the romantic framing of this cabinet, it just screamed to have like super romantic dolls in them, so I couldn't think of a better way to fill up the shelf than this princess bridal theme. So a lot of you have been asking to get like a closer look at this accessory and doll clothes cabinet, so here's your wish granted, and let's take a look at what I all got in these drawers. So I made like sections of all of the small items, so like sunglasses and bomb bags, socks, underwear, undergarments, and I kept the very tiny accessories like bracelets in little Ziploc bags and tried to color coordinate them to find them the easiest way. And well, by color coordinating, I really mean like separating the gold and the silver from all of the colored ones. Here I keep all of my hats, headbands, and other types of cute things that can go on a doll's head. And of course, to complete the look, we always need a cute purse, backpack, or tote bag, or any type of bag that can really complete a look. And of course, no look should go unfinished without the perfect pair of shoes. So I really try to color coordinate these shoes because sometimes it's just a really hard job to match the perfect color shoes underneath an outfit. So here on the left side, I keep all the tops, shirts, sweaters, and all of that kind. And on the right side, I keep all of the pants, skirts, and trousers. So here I keep all the rest of my shoes. So these are all white and silver or black and gold. And the last one is all randomly higher type boots. In the bottom drawer, I keep all of my coats and little jackets on the left side and all the dresses on the right side. And to be honest, this is all, sorted out to colors and clothing types and pieces that I really love, because I have a lot more, but it just couldn't fit all in here. So I'm trying to keep my collection as clean and organized as possible. So sometimes I really have to get rid of some excess clothing that I'm probably not ever gonna use. This is my little window seat with the diamond painting that my mother-in-law made, and with the lace curtains, it just gives a cute little romantic vibe. And of course, everything has to be storage in here. So I keep my Barbie extra spare dolls, and I also still have the Barbie style dolls in here, which I never unboxed. And it even has the very sought after midge of the line, only mine has a little bit of a wonky eyelash, as you can see. So besides it being a storage unit, it's also a little couch, so I can sit on it while I'm looking for the perfect color or outfit combination in my cabinet. And next to it is my display cabinet. And this is where I keep all of my pastel 90s cutie girls and the Disney dolls, my YouTube makeover girls, and of course a whole lot of birthday fun. So right at the top, I have my Cinderella carriage from the Disney store, a limited edition Aurora from the Disney parks, 90s Disney girls, and this light up Cinderella dress from the Disney store just gets me in the magic mood every time. And right at the bottom, I have my Cinderella display. I really love Cinderella. It's one of my favorite all-time movies from Disney, and I just really love the story. And as a kid, I was obsessed with the 90s Cinderella doll. I didn't have one as a kid, so I kind of went overboard now to compensate. So these 90s girls are so lovely with their big poofy dresses and their pastel colors. They complement each other all so well, and they just look so nicely romantic, and they give me all the nostalgic feels that I want from my dolls. These really are like the legends of the 90s and early 2000s, so that's why I put these here and grouped these together. And they really made my childhood, especially the Teen Talk, Magic Earring, Totally Hair, Dayton Night Barbie. They all just represent my childhood for so many reasons, so I had to group them together here. So these are my more modern day birthday girls. I'm just really obsessed with birthday Barbies, and I really don't care much from which era they came from. I think they're all beautiful, and they mostly come in these beautiful soft pink or pastel gowns, and they just look so beautiful together. But I have to be honest, the birthday girls from the 90s still are, you know, just the best. I mean, just look at those dresses and all those little details. They are just so fun to look at. And of course, my recently completed slumber party set, which Linda sent to me, still so very thankful for them. So again, thank you, Linda, for making this slumber party happen in my room. I am so happy. And I also recently got this Dream Glow bed, which really finishes the whole slumber party for them. And these are my, well, yeah, let's just call them my Barbie Nation All-Stars. They are makeover girls from various videos on my channel. So if you see anyone that you like, go search through the videos and you might find these girls in there. And let's head on over to the other side of the room where I do most of my work behind my computer, of course, and the little setup that I have here for most of my fashion shows in my videos. So the drawer that you see here and the hanging little display case, I hand painted them myself. And in this little unicorn storage box that I have beside that, I usually keep my Dreamtopia dolls, but now it's mostly filled with the color reveal mermaids. And on that box is my Wedgwood Barbie that I got from my husband last Christmas, and I still need to place her in a more prominent place in my room, but I just can't seem to find a good spot for her. Now in my display cabinet, I just have all sorts of tiny things that just really make me happy, all from like little Sylvanian family items to Jigglypuff to Riemann pieces, and of course the Barbie treasures. These accessories are so freaking detailed and adorable. So in the top drawer, I have all kinds of Ken clothes and accessories, and these are really just specifically for Ken bodies, but thank God he can also nowadays wear a lot of things that Barbie can wear, so I'm not mad about that. And on the second drawer, I have some Rainbow High accessories and clothing, and in the bottom drawer, I keep all my Creatable World fashions and dolls and accessories in a tiny Barbie can. So this is my workstation where I edit all my videos and where I sit and talk to you guys. So yeah, this is really where all the magic happens. So to keep me inspired, I can just look above and see all my favorite dolls and of course all my mermaid queens at the top shelf, with the classic mermaid Barbie center and queen of all mermaids, looking down at all my fabulous dolls in my collection. and in the middle part I have all my favorite Silkstone dolls, which I'm also a very big fan of, and at the bottom I have some 90s Sanrio happiness just waiting there to inspire me with a dose of happiness and pastel goodie vibes. So in this storage unit, I just keep a lot of the food items from Barbie and other cute accessories, but mostly it's just Sanrio, Remand, food-themed things that I use as accessories in my photos or other settings. And this little hanging unit is where I keep most of my loose dolls that I use a lot. So yeah, I don't actually know what it's usually used for, but I just use it for my dolls. So this was my room tour, and I really hope you liked it. Of course, it was requested a lot lately, so it only felt fitting to do so right now. So let me know if you missed any doll in my collection that you would have thought would be here. I mean, I don't know all of the dolls, so maybe I could get inspired to add some dolls to my wish list. So I would love to know. Let me know down below. And of course, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then of course give it a thumbs up. Click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified by any new videos that I upload. And of course, follow me on Instagram. That's usually where I post all of my updates, so we can keep in touch over there. As for now, will be gone for like a week or two because I'm going to enjoy a well-deserved and well-needed holiday with my hubby. So I'm not dead, I'm just on a holiday. So I will be posting again in about 2 weeks. Okay guys, that's it. Love you all. Mwah.